All right, I'm doing more theme park posting. Here's Super Nintendo World.
So, Super Nintendo World is coming to various Universal parks. It has already opened at Universal Studios Japan.
Cool!
I'm sure that you're aware that it will open with a
Mario's
Mario Kart
real!
tickets, supplemented with a Yoshi Ride that moves throughout the land. These are, of course, its basic selling points, as Mario and Friends are popular with kids, and the IP itself has a pretty strong multi-generational draw.
Yoshi's kill me. I don't know why these are so funny. I think it's just a constant, non-stop train of Yoshis delivering passengers. Also, the Yoshis are very wide. I never really thought about that. They're not like normal Yoshis. These are extremely long Yoshis. Also, Yoshis that they've like shucked out, right? They scooped out the saddle, and now you get to ride in them.
I have no doubts that it'll be popular with consumers in the same way that the Wizarding World currently is.
Guys, I have a confession about this. This area in Universal is hidden behind a wall, and they do a lot to, like, not let you know that it's there. Like, if you're just walking through the park, it's pretty hard to find on purpose. I didn't know this existed until my second time in this park. Like, there's a lot of stuff outside of it. Like, there's, like, a double-decker bus, which is, like, a Harry Potter thing. I don't know. I didn't watch the fucking movies. But, like, there's just a wall there, and you're like, okay, there's nothing over there. But if you go in, there's, like, this huge area. I missed a whole section of the park. Now, it was Harry Potter, so I wasn't too sad. But if I missed Mario Land...
I've seen a lot of criticism for the Mario Kart attraction.
How long until somebody climbs up there and beats up one of the Goombas? Somebody's gonna do it. How much money to go to Super Nintendo World, dressed as Mario, climb up here, and start beating the level? Yahoo! Whee! Security is chasing you. They just look like bad guys. Oh my god, dude. That's so funny to me. Millions of views, Coney. Oh my god. I beat Super Nintendo World? You jump on security's heads. This is so stupid.
People seem to not understand that the land itself isn't just aesthetically pleasing, but is interactive in a revolutionary way. In fact, I would even make the claim that it makes the wand magic seem outdated because it just goes so much farther in what it's trying to achieve. If you haven't been paying attention to what's being offered,
that's kind of neat.
Then I think you're going to be in for a big surprise.
Die, Junior! The fucking dead. Take this!
Visitors will enter Super Nintendo World through a warp pipe,
cool.
and from there transition to Peach's castle. While I do wish it was bigger, the iconic castle music from Super Mario 64 plays inside.
That kind of sucks.
These lenticular portraits
change
depending on where you stand.
How much do you think they reinforced this? I feel like in Japan, people are going to be like respectful and look from a distance. If they put this shit in America, people are going to be banging into this every day. Every fucking day, somebody's going to try to go to Tiny Huge Land. Yeah, this has to be like super reinforced, right?
Upon exiting the castle, you will be met with the Mushroom Kingdom itself.
Yo!
Which, while relatively small, can tend to be visually overwhelming.
If I climb up this pole, I could probably jump over here. This probably connects over here. I don't think you can get up there, like, as a guest, but I'm trying to, like, if I broke into this park, could I get to the flagpole? Yeah, how the fuck do you get up there? Oh my god, it's so high, dude.
It's also important to notice that while visually overstimulating, the area is divided into distinct sections, giving it a large degree of aesthetic variety. Simulating
those are actual nets? You can climb those. You could get up there.
You may not initially realize it, but the design seems to want to blend everything together, yet still offer distinct visuals
this
to help
looks
you
like
find
a
where
mess.
you're going.
I'm gonna be honest.
As an example, the aesthetic of Bowser's Castle definitely stands out among the various biomes. Further inside, you'll also see various cups that represent their respective Mario Kart circuits.
Oh, that's cool.
Appropriately, you'll be racing for the Universal Cup at this attraction. Another section then turns into a factory, where Bowser's
cool! A real Mecha Koopa. Oh, I want one. Dude, Bob-ombs are so tiny. They're so cute. I love him.
Eventually, adjustable headpieces designed to represent Mario's hat as Team Mario are distributed, and guests will watch videos instructing them on how to wear it properly.
Yeah, these are the,
It appears that cards are handed out with instructions for boarding the vehicle as well. Riders are seated and then attach augmented reality or AR goggles to their headpiece, which will display characters and elements.
See, I hate these because they always smell terrible. Like, any of this, like, because people are sweaty, it's a hot day at the park, it's like foam, and it's so gross, dude. Go day one then? Yeah, and wait 4 hours for this? Look at Mario. Don't do this shit! Stop it right now!
Augmented arrows will appear before riders,
this
which will
looks
reward
awful.
them with coins and a smoother experience for turning the steering wheels in unison with where they're supposed to go, though it doesn't actually affect the ride path
This
itself.
looks terrible.
There are also triggers on the steering wheel, which will launch Koopa shells to hit enemies, which again will appear through the AR goggles.
Can they
with coins
actually hit
rewarded for
people?
successful
Yeah, you
hits.
can hit them, but it doesn't matter, I bet.
The ride course
They
is
don't
about
get,
5
like,
minutes,
spun out.
taking you from the starting line through various racetracks. You'll start, of course, in Bowser's Castle, and emerge out into a hilly
Toad
area
dies.
of the Mushroom Kingdom.
Oh, he's so cute! Look at him!
Bowser's airship will then show up as riders will have to fight off more enemies
that's
as they race
cool.
Bowser alongside volcanoes.
Bro, look at that. That's so cool. This is neat.
A lava Bowser then emerges, and once defeated, the vehicles absorb a superstar and are flung down to the Rainbow Road, where projection effects simulate flying down
Oh,
the
there's
track
a
at high
Rainbow
speed.
Road!
The finish line is then crossed with Team Mario having won, and displaying the number of coins racked up by each individual driver.
Cool!
If this is your first time watching this, or even if you have seen it before, I suspect that you may think that the whole experience looks, well, kind of bad.
Yeah, it looks like shit.
In fact, it has gotten some pretty mixed impressions online.
It doesn't look
So,
good.
I
Oh,
would like to
Toad
know-
dies again? Dude, Toad can't catch a fucking break!
As long as you go
I
into
want
it
my fa-
recognizing
I
that
want
it's
more
always about
bob-ombs.
accessible gameplay,
There's, like,
and
no
immersing
bob-ombs.
riders
I
into
love
the world of
bob-ombs.
Mario Kart.
I
you're
want the
likely going
funny
to
little
really-
Mario 64 cloud. Oh, the one with the face? Like with the eyebrows like this? Isn't there only one of those in the whole game? That always fascinates me. When I play like a Mario game and there's like one or two of an enemy. I'm like, what the fuck? That guy's unique. Angry Sun? Whatever happened to that guy? Whatever happened to the
gameplay,
sun?
This is the fundamental element that defines Super Nintendo World. Here you can instead purchase a power-up band that represents different characters from the Mario franchise. This is going to include Mario, Luigi, Peach, Daisy, Toad, and Yoshi, and will probably sell for about $70 in the United States.
$70? Oh my god. Dude, that's not... It's not even like a watch. I thought it would be like a watch or something that you get to keep, and it does that. Did he say 17? Maybe he said 17.
It will probably sell for about $70 in the United States.
He said 70. He definitely said 70. Oh my god. And I'm still gonna get one. I'm still... Bro, I want that Toad. I want that Toad, man.
And stamps are earned from completing various tasks.
I'm gonna get 4. Dude, okay. I got lucky. I had a kid before this was made. Like, I don't have an 8-year-old that now knows about Mario World, right? Thank God for that. Now I can raise her to not be into video games, so I don't have to pay for a fucking $70 armband. Now I can teach her, like, sports or ballet or some shit. Thank God. I dodged a bullet. Teach her about Harry Potter. Absolutely not. Harry Potter has already infected my wife's mind. I'm not spreading that.
But there is a daily leaderboard that allows you to compete against others, and the stamps will give completionists a reason to go find and interact with every single element that the land offers. Examples of these would be the slot machine, where matching the symbols will grant more coins, or interacting with the note blocks, running to hit them in order to play a song, and of course, gain coins as well.
Dude, I hate this because I'm gonna look... like, of course, if I go to the Mario Park, I'm gonna do this. I'm going to look like such a fucking man-child. Maybe I can't go until my daughter's like 8 or 9 so she can do this. Go on, honey. I'm gonna be a fucking 33-year-old man just... Huh? Honey, it's not working.
Sometimes you'll hit a block and an 8-bit character will appear.
Cool.
Other times, hitting a unique block will play a certain sound, or occasionally, an interactive minigame will even trigger. The power band also plays a part in meet and greets with Mario, Luigi, Peach.
Oh my god. Oh my god, he's so little. Why did they make him look like that? He looks like small Mario, but Toad. Yeah, he's like chunky. He doesn't look like Toad. I'll get a picture with him.
Except for Toad, the various characters will speak, and depending on the character represented.
Look at Mario's eyes. Wait, did they say everybody speaks?
Except for Toad, the various characters will speak.
Fuck! Everybody except Toad? Come on, man. Why? Of all characters? Look at Mario's legs. These don't look real to me. This looks like... Have you ever been to Times Square? This is Times Square Mario. This looks like Times Square Mario. I don't like the legs. I don't like the legs. How would you do it? Make him shorter? Get rid of some of the legs, I guess? I don't make his belly longer? I don't... But then if you make his belly longer, you end up with Toad. So I don't fucking know. There are people inside. There's someone inside Toad, too. What if Toad's a robot? Maybe that's why he doesn't talk. The other ones talk, but Toad is just like an animatronic.
And depending on the character represented by your band,
what do they say when they talk?
The dialogue from the characters will change and give you a more personalized experience.
Oh, what the fuck? So if I get the Toad band, Toad isn't going to talk to me anyway. Toad won't even say thank you. Mario says your name? Actually, that reminds me. There's a ride at Universal. I think it's still there? Yeah, it's called E.T. Adventure, okay? And in this ride, you have to help E.T. get home to his home planet, and blah, blah, blah. It's the movie. You fly over the moon, whatever. At the beginning of the ride, they ask you your name. And it turns out, at the end of the ride, E.T. thanks each of you individually. So, like, he'll say, thank you, Christopher, Kenneth, Claire. It's kind of cute, right? Except E.T. is so old, this ride is so fucking old, E.T. can't talk anymore, so he's just like... The reason I bring this up is because it was very impressionable. It made a very big impression on me when I was a child and E.T. said my name. If Mario says my name, I don't know if I can stop myself from smiling. That sounds very cute. I remember crying on the Men in Black ride. At the end, dude, the Men in Black ride made me feel bad. Hold on. There's a Men in Black ride also at Universal, okay? And it's like a laser tag ride. You shoot at the things. But at the end of the ride, Will Smith shows up on the screen. And Will Smith is like, Team 1, you guys killed it. Team 2, you guys blow dick. Anyway, bye. And then he zaps out your memory. And like, as a self-identified gamer, I was a teenager, right? And I was like, yeah, I'm the best, you know, I play video games all the time, blah, blah, blah. And I lost, and I remember feeling immense shame when Will Smith said I was a bad agent. That hurt me. How did you remember? What do you mean? How did I remember? That made a big impact on me. That's a core memory for me. Will Smith saying that I'm terrible at video games. Yeah, they do a wipe your memory at the end. Oh, I see. That's what you mean. How did you remember? Shit, I missed the bit. I'm sorry. I fucked up the joke. Is this it? Yeah, there he is. Hold on. Here he comes. All right, he said they did good. Okay, so now that I'm an adult, I realize he probably just compliments somebody in the car. So he'll be like, hey, you did pretty good. You're pretty shit. And he pointed at me. So I thought it was personalized to me. Now I'm seeing it's not, he just recorded like 5 different lines. So now I see, you know what? My trauma is lifted. I've come to peace. Will Smith doesn't know me, okay? Didn't get the ice flower minigame. You suck, Zach, says Luigi. Luigi better not talk shit to me. I'll break that motherfucker's nose. In front of my family? In front of my wife? What if Wario says it? That's fine. I hope Wario has... We are getting so stumlocked, but this is so funny to me. If I were Universal, I would have, like, you know, Mario and Luigi are in costumes. But Wario is just a normal fucking guy, like the Gastons at Disney World. There's a guy that just walks around as Wario throughout the parks, talking immense amounts of shit. That sounds incredible. He's just this big fat dude, like always eating. Like he always has a hot dog or something. There's only one Wario a day, and he just walks around with his gut out just... You paid $80 for this? Let me see that band. $70 for that band, huh? Yeah, wise financial decision. You gonna finish that soda? Give me that fucking soda. Ah.
Just a quick side trip, but Canopio's Cafe, or Toad's Cafe as it will be known in the US, is a sit-down restaurant obviously themed to Toad.
I can't
Up
wait.
on the walls, screens will portray various Toads
Chef
getting into a series of antics. The food, at least in presentation, looks fantastic.
Ooh.
And while much of it is catered to the tastes of a Japanese audience, I hope that many elements of...
What's that? I like the rice cake. Is that a rice cake? Is that what's called? Is just rice? That's neat. This looks yummy as hell. I don't know what this is or what's in there.
Of course, the power-up band works here
just
too,
chicken and rice?
allowing you to collect coins and probably a few stamps. The main reason to purchase the power-up band, though, is that it allows you to essentially work your way through various challenges with a pretty significant payoff.
Significant payoff?
The premise is that Bowser Jr. is working to create mayhem throughout the Mushroom Kingdom, and the power-up band allows you to fight him in his own attraction.
Uh-huh.
In order to do so, however, there are 5 challenges that award keys upon completion, and you need 3 of them to get into his lair.
Dude, how are they gonna do this? I see this hallway, and I'm like, how... Dude, Americans are going to fucking flood this. It's gonna be crowded. Yeah, you have to wait. Dude, to play a mini game, you're gonna have to wait an hour to play a mini game. How are they gonna make it in America? They're gonna have to change it.
The first of these, which is also the easiest, simply requires quickly rotating a crank to topple over a Goomba. The fourth challenge requires defeating a Thwomp.
The fourth challenge is climbing to the top of this hill. I'm so locked on this. I'm so locked on the idea of climbing all the way up here. I want it so bad, you guys.
The final and most challenging of these is the Bomb fight, where an exploding bomb scatters the pieces of a key, and players must work together to acquire them back. As the pieces are collected, a player in the middle must quickly assemble it back together, and if they fail, the bomb again explodes, breaking it apart and resetting their progress.
Oh my god, dude. You're gonna wait an hour to play the bomb minigame. You're gonna lose, and you have to wait another hour with strangers.
Most people playing these games would probably find them more challenging than most video game players would, and so it needs to remain accessible, yet still manages to be dynamic with its varied difficulty level.
Oh my god, I'm gonna speedrun the park. Speedrunning Super Nintendo World. Oh my god. That sounds fun. You got bad line RNG? IRL security skip?
However, once 3 keys are acquired, players can then enter Bowser Jr.'s lair, and challenge him to win back a golden mushroom stolen from Princess Peach.
Cool.
This game, titled the Bowser Jr. Shadow Showdown, incorporates your own shadow, requiring players to swipe and hit away enemies, all the while obtaining power-ups that will help in achieving this.
Oh, this looks hard.
The implementation of the
except for that.
Clever and help integrate players into the world building. Upon winning the game, Bowser Jr. is defeated, and the wall collapses to reveal Mount Beanpole. The players then all jump up there in unison, acquiring the stolen golden mushroom. Overall, while the challenge progresses...
Yeah, you beat Bowser Jr., and then everybody's like, jump! And I'm just sitting there like, I don't want to. Ruining a whole family's vacation.
The only downside to this is that I wish there were actually more of these challenges scattered around.
Well,
still, Super Nintendo World continues to offer even more.
They're probably going to add a lot more for the American version, right? Like, I feel like the crowds are probably bigger in America.
For the criminally underrated Yoshi Ride.
Yoshi Ride. Oh yeah, there's a Yoshi Ride!
The queue itself reflects the aesthetic style of the Yoshi games, using pastel colors and embracing a calm atmosphere as iconic music from the games plays overhead.
Dude. It's so cute because it's Yoshi's Island, which is the good one. Why is it so empty?
I'm not sure if that's intentional or not.
Nobody's here.
Also take into account that because this will be a less popular attraction, because it is a constantly loading Omnimover, maybe Universal felt that it will rarely have a long queue, and so it wasn't worth spending the money on any extensive theming.
I don't know if that's true. Look at how fucking long this is. Yeah, why would you build a line this long? This is so weird, because it's a constantly moving ride. It constantly puts people in. Those are usually like...
In the case, I do wish that more was done in here. There does come a point in the queue where you encounter Toadette, who explains that you'll be traveling on a Yoshi to try and find the lost Captain Toad.
You think this is going to stop me from going in Toadette's house? I'm going in there. I'm going to go meet Toadette. I'm going to shake her hand.
Once seated, the ride first takes you outside, giving riders a great view of the land.
Cool.
To your left, you'll also get to look up and get a new perspective on Mount Beanpole. The riders then travel through a warp pipe, finding themselves in an indoor scene with Baby Mario and Baby Peach.
Babies! That's so cute! Why are you pogginting Baby Peach? Baby Peach is cute. She's adorable.
Here, the blue egg...
I love Shy Guys. Oh my god. Is this the only area in the park with Shy Guys? Shy Guys are probably my favorite Mario enemy, I think. I fucking love Shy Guys. They feel so basic, though. I just love how many different versions there are.
Pipe, this then transitions to a forest, and more Yoshis can be spotted engaging in various activities. The ride then continues forward,
Hooray!
Piranha Plants and a Thwomp up close, before then re-entering Mount Beanpole, where riders will disembark.
Okay. Never mind. I hope that Womp falls off and crushes my bones. That's kind of where I was going with that. What if one day it just falls, like, you know, it's not properly maintained and the rust happens and it just, you know. It'd be a funny way to die. It's only following its nature, yeah. How can he get 3 green Yoshis in a row? I thought they were all random colors. Oh, they're all green.
Even including most of the outdoor portions.
How he get all green Yoshis?
Well, no.
All green.
It's disappointing to me that Super Nintendo World at Universal Hollywood...
Wait, there's a yellow! Wait, what the fuck? Wait, what happened? How did he do that? That's 5 green Yoshis in a row. If I got a green Yoshi and there are all these other cool colors, I'd be mad as hell. There's a purple?
I think it's still a great loss. If you watched my video where I covered how Epic Universe will change entertainment in Orlando, I did mention that this version of Super Nintendo World will open the portion as well.
Let's fucking go! What is that? Is that the roller coaster? Look at that. Yeah, DK is getting a huge area.
From this leaked image of the model, it appears that there will be some sort of Donkey Kong-themed coaster that will...
Look at this. Minecart Madness. And it's just a coaster that goes underwater. That's so cool.
I suspect that this area was always planned but was pulled back, as the name Super Nintendo World definitely implies more than just Mario or its adjacent to Yoshi franchise.
Bro, I don't think you're ready for this one. You ready? Kirby Hat Shop. $1 billion idea. Kirby isn't Mario, though. It's Super Nintendo World! Now come up with merch for your channel. No. I want to come up with Kirby merch.
Now, will there be a sense of progression, as with the Bowser Jr. boss fight? It's difficult to say, though Universal did announce that this area would expand Super Nintendo World by
fucking guy is killing me.
70%.
This guy beating the shit out of Bowser Jr. This shit.
Means that the area should be quite large and explorable, also including dining and retail as well.
I can't wait. I want to see.
I would also like to highlight that with Epic Universe specifically, an expansion plot will be located to the south, where the land is currently being built. This could possibly seem to most strongly indicate Pokemon or The Legend of Zelda, though I have to admit that I would actually prefer either an expansion of Mario, or perhaps even something that mashes a number of franchises like Metroid, Kirby, and even Ice Climbers together.
You want an Ice Climbers ride? They have one game and it's not fun. I mean, Star Fox ride would go crazy. You just make Star Tours, but with Star Fox, just like you're flying in the R-Wing, you know? That's easy. FZero ride?
We're going to see this continue to...
Dude, I wish there was like a hyper extreme FZero ride that like you had to sign a waiver to get on. You know what I mean? Just fuck it. Just go above and beyond with that. I've heard from people that have worked in Universal Creative that they worked on a Pokemon ride. The pitch to the executives did not go well. I think if you're going to do a Pokemon area... You do... Okay, hear me out. Nintendo, hire this man. Okay. You do Pokemon Snap. You walk through an exhibit. And instead of a ride, you walk through an area with, like, a little camera. And you take pictures and you, like, have to coax it out. Maybe there's somebody that operates the... Like, it's a guided tour, which means you have to pay that person. It's a bit of overhead. But, like, they're a tour guide. And they're like, okay... They say that there are Poliwhirls in this area. Let's see if we can find any. And then they hit a button and the Poliwhirl comes up and you take a picture. And you can actually get those pictures and get them printed out at the park. Oh, fucking genius. That's what you do. Pokemon animatronics. AR? No, not AR. They're just animatronics that are like far enough away that you don't know.
Regardless of how receptive you are to this land, what we cannot deny is that it will certainly be a boon, both in driving attendance at Universal Hollywood and acting as the largest draw for Epic Universe.
What could you do with Metroid? I think Metroid would have to be like a Mummy Returns or like an Indiana Jones at Disney World. It has to be a dark ride. Buzz Lightyear ride? No, I don't think it's a shooting one. I think it's got to be like escaping in the ship. Oh, dude, you start in the ship and then it goes and then at some point you break it. It would have to be like the Harry Potter ride. Like, the Harry Potter ones are, like, multifaceted. So it's like you start in the ship, it crash lands, you go through the planet, and then you get back on the ship at the end. Oh, that'd be sick.
If you enjoy video essays like these, I once again would like to ask you a favor to just hit the like button. Subscribing and hitting the bell icon is strongly recommended as well, so as to know when new videos are released.
Look at him go. Dude, we like, watched this for an hour. Pretty good movie, though. We ended up watching this forever. Not a bad movie. I love theme park posting, bro. Do I have any more theme park posts? I don't think so.